Noob Skool.
By winning.
With Hengest and Big C.
Hey there, friends and viewers. Welcome to the long-awaited second edition of Noob Skool by winning here with Hengest and who else?
Oh yeah, Big C back in the house. What's up, guys?
Yeah, a little slow in your response there, Curtis. Hope I'm not too...
I missed my cue. I was drinking a pop. That's it. Yep.
Oh, I see. All right, guys. So it's been a while. It's been about I don't know, 2 weeks or so. That's
Pretty
because
close.
Curtis. Here, let's move this way, Curtis.
Okay.
That's because Curtis and I have been busy with TGN projects, among other things. We need to kill some wolves here. And yeah, we're excited to get back into this. I need to go shadow form and remember what my hotkeys are. There we go. We're going to quest in Fellwood today, guys. This is an ancient night elf ruin. For those of you that care about lore. Which is corrupted by a bunch of satyrs, which are demons from the Burning Legion. Anyways, there's all kinds of messed up animals. Take a look at this bear who has bones showing everywhere. It's kind of disgusting. I'm going to set our loot to free-for-all. But anyways, guys, we just grabbed about 4 or 5 quests in that hub back there that we just came from. And we're going to go ahead and collect some honey globs from some
Sounds
deceased
tasty.
corpse. Yeah, so we read all your comments in the last by winning, and we noticed that a lot of you want to see some low-level battlegrounds. Well, let me just be 100% honest.
Yeah.
Curtis and I, we went into low-level battleground. Arathi Basin, actually, is what it was. And by no means did we get our asses kicked. I broke with a positive kill-to-death ratio. But low-level PvP these days it's a joke. There's really no other way to describe it. Basically what happened is, in patch 4.0, Blizzard, they got rid of spell rankings. You guys are aware of this. Oh, you stole my kill. They got rid of spell rankings, which, you had to go to the trainer and train a new spell every few levels. Say your fireball, you had like 12 spell rankings before. And now there's just one time you train fireball and it scales up every time you gain a level. So the way that those abilities have scaled now is really, really affecting low-level PvP to the point where, take a Feral Druid's Ravage, for example, will pretty much one-shot some people. I mean, it's that bad. They made these changes with total disregard for how it would affect low-level PvP at our level. I'd say it starts to balance out around level 60 or so. So when we get there, and we will, that's when we'll start doing some battlegrounds. But for now, Curtis and I, we're just going to stick to leveling and dungeons, which is no problem. We're still going to have a bunch of fun. But battlegrounds at this level, is just it makes no sense mathematically in the game. It's just completely imbalanced and not fun to watch at all. I mean, your average lifespan is like 5 seconds.
Yeah. At most.
You get 3-shot pretty much every time. So it's not fun at all to watch. And if you're not aware of this, I would recommend don't even try it out, because it's just, we got real frustrated. I outbursted at least 2 or 3 times. And when I say outburst, I mean I had a temper tantrum. You guys probably haven't seen me like that. And Curtis was getting really upset as well.
Yeah, that's never good. I was kind of freaked out. I'm like, dude, you got to take some medicine. Like, you're losing your shit. And I've seen some pretty epic freakouts, and I've made my few, and I was like, dude, I'm concerned. Because here's the thing, he's only like a couple hours away from me. I thought he was gonna drive the fuck up here, say, Big C, get in the car. We're going to fucking Blizzard's headquarters, and we're gonna fuck something up. We're just gonna camp. So, but it was awesome. But it was frustrating.
It was very frustrating. I didn't have any fun doing it. And I'm just not going to show the footage, because it's not like I'm embarrassed that I was getting killed left and right, because it's inevitable in low-level PvP these days. It's not fun at all to watch. I mean, who wants to watch you get killed in 3 seconds over and over again? And it makes no sense. So that's why we're not doing it, guys. Let's change the subject. Thank you for all of your recommendations. I was talking in the last video about how Spirit Tap was eliminated from the game, and it has been as far as talents go, but it has been added in as a glyph. Anytime you get a killing blow on a target that yields experience or honor, with Shadow Word Death, you gain a proc for Spirit Tap, which is essentially the same as it was before. So that's why I was having so many mana problems in the last video. I just procced it right there. Just getting killing blows with Shadow Word Death. And it's super, it's awesome in leveling. You gotta have it. So thanks for all you guys that reminded me that it was a glyph now. So that's just evidence that we do take your viewer feedback, and of course we appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Did they recommend anything for you, Curtis? I don't remember. I think
they recommended I put my helmet back on and not be allowed outside.
Yeah, don't get stuck in any more walls, right?
Yeah, I don't know how I even did that. Like that's almost impossible, but it really happened. And
yeah, there used to be a way you could. It's like this auto blink thing where you could basically. It was like an anti-stuck button, but I think they got rid of it because people were exploiting it.
I looked because I remember when I used to play in the vanilla days, I could totally do that, and I was like, "Fuck, there's no button for me." So
yeah,
kind of annoying to be honest, but whatever. It was funny as shit.
It was funny.
I was like, I gotta go on a diet. I'm stuck in a fucking fence. I can't get out. How did this happen? Like, come on, butter my hips, get me out of here. But no luck. Yeah. Deadwood Gardener. Whoa, man, we're messing gardeners up, dude. These guys just, hey, green thumbs. I mean, what's going on here? But
well, they shouldn't have. I don't know why we're killing these furbolgs. I didn't read the quest, but
give me your goddamn carrots and your celery, or else.
And your mushrooms too.
Oh yeah. We'll have fun with that. I don't even. I gotta leave that alone. That director Dare's gonna have to go down this weekend. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you need to, because they're starting to get impatient.
I know, and it's gonna happen. So you were talking about earlier. Now, for those noobs out there that don't know what it means, what exactly does proc mean?
You know, I'm not sure what the abbreviation stands for, but I can tell you what they imply. I should probably look it up on Urban Dictionary or something, but a proc is when an ability that occurs on a chance.
On the chance to hit, right?
Chance base? No, not chance to hit. Chance to basically, most of the time when they say proc, it's something that happens a set percentage out of attacks.
Yeah.
And so that would be a buff that procs and lasts about, anywhere between 8 and 30 seconds, I would say, sometimes even longer.
Really? Okay.
That you have a limited duration to use an ability, or that buff is only going to be yours for a limited duration. And then it has something called an internal cooldown, so it can only occur, X amount of times over the course of a minute or so. It's complicated. There's a wide range of procs. For the most part, it just means when something becomes available to you, a buff or an ability.
Very cool. Because sometimes
that precipice is called a proc when it becomes available.
Because sometimes I see, like, for example, I'll see something on my action bar light up. Well, and I know, and I'm pretty sure, like, if I see, like, a special attack or something light up, does that mean something procced generally, would you say? Or
yeah, when you see those power ores, those things that light up, I mean, you got a red one that comes over the top of your character's head. You get arrows on the sides of your characters. And those abilities are just to remind you that you have a temporary buff, and you need to exploit that to maximize your damage. Yeah, those are helping. Those help you indicate when a proc happens.
Very cool.
Yep. So we got done with that furbog quest. We have some kind of a thingamajigger when Rumbo demands honey. Why don't we finish off these quests here, guys, and we'll meet you back at the quest hub. Okay, that was a pain in my crack, I must say. But we got a lot of experience just from killing those furbogs. We had to run around and collect some hive, some bee honey out of these hives. Kind of dull, low-level questing. That's the way it is. But we're just going to turn these guys in. It looks like, what the hell? There's a totem pole.
What the fuck is this?
It's giving us our quests. What the heck? And it's laughing?
Nice. Hee 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 ha ha.
Oh,
they can hear you, dummy. Oh, they must be talking to
some guys in there, apparently. So let's turn the rest up here.
Alright.
Rumbo's secret discovered. Oh, we just had to listen to them. Apparently. little tiny fur balls running around. Not, I don't care. Ugh. Anyways,
Hey, what about getting an owl as a pet?
you can do that.
Have you ever used
I
one?
have, yeah.
How do they
Owls,
work?
they're well, actually, until 4.0, each species had their own special ability. But nowadays, it's pretty synonymous with the spec. So owls are a cunning pet. That's their class, and cunning pets are pretty much designed for PvP. They don't tank as well as tenacity, and they don't DPS as well as ferocity, but they have special abilities for PvP, such as Snatch.
Snatch.
Yes.
Every guy likes good. Yeah. What's up, guys? You knew that was coming.
Yeah, I did.
What you didn't know it was going to be Honor Face. Let's go.
Yeah, you're a little predictable, JK.
I know. Even I was like, damn it, I could see my own punchline coming. It hurts me.
Anyways, yes, Snatch is a disarm ability that your pet does automatically. So it's very strong against melee classes like Death Knights, Warriors, and Rogues, even Hunters.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're better for PvP. If you want to,
Yeah,
you definitely want to bring some into a battleground, or most people use Cunning in Arena as well. I don't remember what the Owl's racial ability is. They each have one unique ability in addition to their the ones that you get from just specking into Cunning. So I guess we'll have to get back to you on that one. But they are good.
Okay.
They
Cool.
have something called Roar of Recovery, I believe. Or no, it's
Oh.
different. It's like a screech or something, but it restores.
Sounds like a Charlie Sheen skill.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wake up and roar and I'll be fine. No hangover. I can hit 7-gram rocks anytime.
All right, what do we have here?
What do we got
Looks
here?
like
Arcane
more
Owl.
satyrs killing.
Fudge.
We gotta go here and do the imp possible. Okay.
Alright, let's do it.
So apparently people are still finding out about this tune and asking me for guild invites. By the way, Curtis, watching your videos,
Yep.
you know you can just type /G invite.
G invite? Yeah. I had forgotten all about that. And yeah, I was quite inefficient on that.
No
Yes.
kidding. Alright, there's an imp up here. Is this what we're looking at? Let's see.
Impsy.
We're supposed to capture it. Don't kill it.
Oh, I want to.
We're doing... hang on. This fucking asshole away from me. Did I just say that? I'm sorry.
What did you do? Oh, damn it. Where are these stupid imps?
We gotta capture this guy in a bag. So don't kill him.
What are we going to
Don't
do with
kill
him?
Okay, just be careful because he's gotta be weakened when I put him in the bag. This guy's name is Impsy. So let's see what percent health. Let's try 50%. Can't do that yet. Okay. Okay, spam your bag. There you go. Catch him, catch him. Got him.
Oh, yeah. We got him.
Alright. Weird ass quest.
I don't know if you've ever been put in a burlap sack, but it's not pretty. It generally doesn't end
I'm
well.
actually
Like,
highly claustrophobic, so...
are you? Yeah, I don't like elevators and shit like that either.
Yeah, I can handle that, but small, dark places with poor oxygen, yeah.
Like a coffin.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, I just realized the sack is on my back. Cool. You see that?
Whoa. I see it, actually.
You don't have one on your back.
You've got a vapor trail going on or
Oh
something.
yeah, that's my shadow priest. There you go, I'm normal now.
I dig it. I dig it.
Do the impossible. Okay.
Oh, god damn it, another
Now
quest.
he's our companion. We're collecting 8 batches of cursed ooze. Sweet.
Ooh.
So guys, I'm still wearing heirlooms. I'm actually about to ding 47 right now. Because I just gained more experience than Kurt. So I'm going to take those off as soon as I can find replacements. For as of right now, me being able to pretty much two-shot these things is faster for the both of us than me taking it off. So that's why I still got them on. But anyways, I'm going to ding real soon. How close are you, Curtis?
I am exactly 5 bars away.
Alright, so
But I'm in the blue, so I'm getting extra XP.
let's just finish off this quest on camera. And where are
Yeah.
you?
I'm just taking out these oozes.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to chain pull some of them. So come to
I have a scum-covered bag. Wow, I wouldn't touch that. What exactly is this type of scum?
Yeah, that sounds.
That ain't pretty. It's a bad mental
Maybe it's
picture.
a gym sock. What do you think?
Yeah, filled with cream. Yeah, and then I humped it. So wrong. Yeah, explain to me heirlooms. Where do you get those things from, and can I have them?
Okay, heirlooms you buy from vendors with your level cap tune. They introduced them in the beginning of Wrath of the Lich King. Basically, you
Okay.
spend level 85 or level 80 currency that you get from doing dungeons and such. There's the 47. You get currency known as justice points or badges. Badges are no longer in the game, but they were called badges before. And you use those to buy gear that are technically considered level 1 weapons and gear. Item level
Okay.
1. And essentially, you put that on your level 1 character, and it levels with you until you reach level 80.
Oh, really?
So every time I level up, my heirlooms get stronger.
If I remember correct, I thought I saw somebody selling that shit in like Stormwind or
No,
something.
you can't. They bind on account. It's the only items in the game that bind on account, apart from like
Oh,
vanity
okay.
pets and things. So you can actually you send it from your main to your alt and vice versa in the mail. And so you can see the color of my gear, like my staff, Grand Staff of Jordan. That's actually a remake from a vanilla weapon. It's kind of that tan color, not legendary. It's heirloom, which scales every time I gain a level, which is really cool. It definitely, nobody wants to level more than once and spend the same amount of time they did the first time. So that's why they added
Yeah,
it to the
that's
game. It's a great feature. So how many oozes you got? You're definitely jacking all of them for me.
I'm definitely jacking them. I think I've got 7.
7. You need 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we finish off this quest, we will warp back to the Giver, and
We're gonna give her.
that should get you pretty darn close. And then we'll just do one last run for your level, and then we'll conclude the episode. Next episode, guys,
So-
I do want to do. Sorry for cutting you off.
You go ahead. I was just gonna ask another
We're
question.
gonna do a dungeon, and I'm gonna heal
Yeah.
it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a great episode. I'll be getting some basic instruction as to what the hell to do in a dungeon.
What was your question?
My quick question here. I'm a beastmaster at the moment. I know marksmen are a little bit more OP than beastmaster, based on the last patch. As a beastmaster, would you hit arcane shot more than serpent sting? Which one would you use more?
Serpent
Like-
Sting is a damage over time effect, a dot.
Right.
So
Right.
you only need to apply that once to get the dot. It doesn't stack or anything. So the first thing you want to do when you attack somebody is hit him with a Serpent Sting. And I believe that lasts like 12 or 16 seconds, right? It'll tell you in the tooltip. And after that, your priority of abilities is Kill Command, which is a pet
Yeah.
an ability that your pet does, which should be doing the most amount of damage out of all your abilities, because it scales with your mastery rating, which is not a factor yet, but at level 85 or level 80 you get the mastery, and it becomes much more powerful at that point. But even so, it should still be doing more damage than Arcane Shot. So make sure you have. I'm not even collecting these uses. Make sure you have enough focus to use a kill command whenever it's off cooldown, and then use Arcane Shot in between, refreshing your Serpent Sting and using kill command to burn off excess focus. If that
Right.
makes sense to you.
I think so. Yeah.
That's pretty much the Beastmaster rotation. Other than that, it's mostly managing your cooldowns, and I don't think you have a proc called Rapid Fire yet, but when you get that, using it at the right time is actually plays a pretty big role in being able to DPS properly as a Beastmaster Hunter. Now, you mentioned marksmen more OP. They're stronger at different things. I'm actually not sure which does more damage in raid right now, but Beastmaster is definitely more consistent damage, meaning it's a lot more reliable. Some fights as a marksman,
Okay.
you may get lucky and do 20,000 DPS, and the next fight just 15,000, or you know. But Beastmaster is much more dependent because about 50% of your damage comes from your pet, depending on your. Ooh, nice wand there. Depending on your master rating. So, for the beginners, Beastmaster is definitely a better spec to start out with. But Marksman is certainly more bursty, which makes it stronger for PvP.
Yeah.
And it's also bigger numbers, so it's more
Okay.
entertaining. It gives you more of a kick.
It's one of the things, for an average player, noob to average like myself, I got tons of shit, and it's very hard to know. Like, it's easy to go, okay, I know kill command's my number one. I've got a macro called terminate that casts Hunter's Mark, sends my pet into battle, etc. I mean, but I've got shit like intimidation. When do I use intimidation? When do I drop a concussive shot versus a
Okay, I'll explain that while we're in the
Scatter
nether realm
shot.
here. Do you see the potion that
Yeah.
we got from that guy? Phase blood. Right click that.
Tiger's blood. Oh yes, phase blood. Yes.
Oh, we need to be in the Shadowlurk Ridge, which is right up here. Okay, so intimidation is a stun.
Yeah.
I believe it's probably 6 seconds on an NPC, and it's less than that on a player. I believe it's 4. You can use it when questing like this to help you get away from melee range. They call that peeling these days. So, what the? So use it when something gets close to you. Your pet has to be in range because the pet is the one that inflicts the intimidation. But in PvP, you want to use it as an interrupt, and for the same reason, for getting away from melee targets or from preventing ranged from escaping you. Plenty of different applications for it. What was the other one you asked me about?
Well, I mean, there's a bunch, right? Like there's
concussive shot.
Concussive shot, and there's also scatter shot.
Yeah, hold on a second. We need to figure out this quest. Concussive shot is a snare. That means it reduces the movement speed of your target by, I believe, 60%. And so that's going to help you kite them, which is basically doing damage while moving. Because the whole objective of fighting as a hunter is to keep people from getting in your melee range, because then you're forced to use your melee weapon.
Yeah.
Here we go. So stand on top of that green rune and use that potion.
There we go.
So use concussive shot pretty much whenever it's off cooldown when you're kiting somebody. And then the scatter shot is a form of crowd control that prevents players from doing anything, but the minute they're damaged, they are released from the scatter shot. So it's like a rogue's blind. You want to use it to set up traps or just reposition yourself or prevent incoming damage. So hang on a second. We need to get the Claw of Tichondrius.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
With the single Tichondrius. Enter the nether and search for the Claw. Okay, so we're searching for something that's sparkling. Claw of Tichondrius. I wonder if it's the actual Claw of Tichondrius. For those of you that are interested in the lore, Tichondrius, I believe, was the Dreadlord, appointed leader of the Scourge in the Burning Legion's second invasion. That was before Ner'zhul, who was the first Lich King. So he's a pretty important character in the WoW storyline. You probably remember him from Warcraft 3.
Where the fuck do you read all this stuff? Where do you learn all this shit?
I just love the story, man. It's the reason I started playing World of Warcraft.
Do you? What I mean is, like, do you read like are there books, or I mean, is this just straight from the wiki, or? Yeah.
That knowledge, though. Well, I don't. You know Tichondrius from Warcraft 3 if you played Warcraft 3.
I did. Yeah, I was very good at that. Actually.
Yeah, he was
like,
the
really.
lead Dreadlord. He was in charge of Mal'Ganis, who's a pretty big Dreadlord as well. Basically, they're just the schemers of the Burning Legion that screw things up from the inside. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. This guy, Vorius, up here. He's supposed to have the Claw of Tichondrius, which is supposedly some demon artifact, which would be powerful. I don't know. People, they love my Story of Warcraft stuff, and my gosh. Hengest, where's Story of Warcraft Part 4? I'm like, man, give me some time.
I know.
So
Those things,
yeah,
huge.
I don't know. People love to hear about this stuff, so I'll just keep talking about it while we're questing.
Yep.
There we go. Heck yes.
We rocked this guy. He was too easy.
Yeah, I hit him for like 14,000 or 1,400 with my Shadow of Death. Okay, so we can actually turn that in without having to return manually. That should get you pretty darn close to level 47, right?
It warped me out, and I am just 1 bar away, actually.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that on camera too. We're about... It'll be a little bit over half an hour, I think, which is totally fine. Actually, probably more like half hour. Just got to go down here and kill some more satyrs, which should be no problem. And yeah, guys,
sorry, so you were saying,
let us know in the comments what's an ideal time duration for these things. Because Curtis and I were thinking, 25 minutes probably good. But if you don't mind watching a 40-minute video, the first one was about that long. I was pretty upset about that. But yeah,
I got stuck.
We can do that. We can adjust it to your liking. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It looks like we have a bunch of bears on our side here. I just pulled a huge crowd of these things.
The fuck's going? It's like Jumanji. Everything, fucking animals everywhere running.
It's like a freaking zoo in here. There are a bunch of druids that are fighting with us on this quest. That's pretty tight. So yeah, now that I have the glyph of Spirit Tap, I can basically do these chain pulls no problem. You can see how much damage I'm taking, but I'm healing just as much because through a Vampiric Embrace, the ability I was telling you about in the last episode, the more damage we do, the more we heal ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's the cool thing about Shadow Priests. They're like vampires. How suiting. You're not doing much damage there, though, Big C. What's going on?
No, I'm just sort of running around thinking, actually.
Well, you should ding right after we turn this quest in, so...
Yeah. I was actually just going through my chat there, just had a message, but...
Hey, let's turn these in. You're good, right? Actually,
yeah.
let's do this other quest up here. You gotta kill Zavatharis. Do you want to learn about satyrs?
You were gonna say, you were talking about the lore and your shit. Then we started getting on another topic. I would continue with that for a second if you want.
Well, okay, yeah. The satyrs, that's what we're killing here. They're these hooved goat type animals. I believe, I don't remember. You're the reader. Which cultural mythology they're from. I want to say Greek, but I don't know for sure. Might be Norse, actually. But they're actually really ancient mythological creatures that just happen to be in Warcraft. Look at this fire up here. They changed the fire effects in Cataclysm. I haven't really been acquainted with it. It looks pretty sweet. Oh, that's burned. I can't go this way.
Can I jump into it? No.
Oh, we just have to use the Slash of Tichondrus to dispel it. There we go. Anyways, satyrs. Yeah, the first satyr was a guy named Xavius about 10,000 years ago from the current timeline, who was pretty much the second most powerful, most influential night elf at the time of the Burning Legion's first invasion. He was corrupted by Sargeras, the Dark Titan, and turned into the very first satyr, who was a being of immense power. Really just a really powerful archdemon. And this guy up here, I imagine, is of some relation to Xavius. They don't procreate. These are all night elves that were turned into satyrs. So if Xavius were to personally turn somebody into a satyr, they would be of definitely higher power and higher ranking than the others. Xavius is actually still alive right now. He's a pretty integral part of the story. Mount up, we're gonna go turn this quest in. But yeah, the satyrs they're a really cool part of the story. They're really discreet, very schemer, betrayers. That's how they've been portrayed in historically in real life mythology. You never trust a satyr. It's kind of a derogatory thing to call somebody. And
fucking satyr.
Yeah, they're cool.
Or a nymph.
Kind of scary looking. They got those the goat hooves. In fact, I'm pretty sure this form of mythology I'm talking about is older than Christianity, which is why the devil has been characterized as having goat feet, because it's just like a demonic thing. Evil creatures have hooves for feet. I don't know why I get so into the story, but hey, I love it, and a lot of people like to listen to it. So, turn these in. You're gonna
Wow,
ding 47, and I'm
gonna ding right
Yeah.
now.
Ooh, that's an upgrade for me.
Ding, motherfucker!
Congratulations. So, guys,
Didn't see it
let
coming.
us know if you want to continue requesting in Fellwood. If not, we can go to a different zone. But I like Fellwood. I think it's a cool place. Lots of lore down here. So that pretty much does it for By Winning Episode 2. Curtis, unless you have anything else you want to say?
No, that's good for this one. I got lots more questions, but of course those will be for the next one. And yeah, I'm pretty good here.
Leave us your feedback in the comments below, folks. Let us know how long you want these to be. We will be doing a dungeon in the next one. What zones do you want us to level in? And I know you want to see some PvP, but that's going to have to wait until the game, until we level up a little bit more, until the game becomes more balanced, because low-level PvP, especially at this level, is a joke. So we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I was banging 7-gram rocks, that's how I roll. Winning, I had 1 gear, go, epic. Winning, are you bipolar? I'm bi. Winning, win here, win there, win, everywhere. Winner, absolute victory everywhere. Winner, I'm on a quest. We're gonna win everywhere. Right every single wrong. Right every wrong. I'm a total freaking rock star from Mars. Winning, come on bro, I got tiger blood. Winning.